Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and I'm going to use my Tarot Grand Luxe to start with. If you'd like any of the cards I'm using, the link's down below. All right, we're going to do the Celtic Cross, and we're going to look at what is the current situation with Capricorn. We have the Nine of Pentacles, so that looks pretty good. So what is crossing that? What is the challenge with the Nine of Pentacles? Oh, you're not feeling like you're in that Nine of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're not manifesting. I feel like you're not in that, you know, that positive energy flows easily to you. I feel like you're struggling with some emotions or some feelings. You may be overly sensitive. Everything seems to be bothering you. Everything seems to be agitating you. All right, what do you need to focus on? All right, there's something that you need to let go of. There's something, all of these swords, right? This sinking is going on around you. And so that's what you need to focus on, is how do I release that? Because tens are completions. Your past, what are you leaving behind? We have the Eight of Wands. Your strengths is the Four of Pentacles. Not giving up on you. All right, I love it. Near future, we have the Nine of Cups. Love that. All right, I definitely feel like you're going to be able to turn this around. Advice, Six of Wands. Environment. Yeah, definitely the environment is the Page of Swords, is because that's the Page of Swords is putting you into this Queen of Cups energy. Hopes and fears. Two of Pentacles, and potential outcome. We have the Nine of Swords, okay? I don't feel like that's something that you need to worry about. I feel like that's something that you need to be aware of, is that if you keep yourself in this Queen of Cups, where the, you know, this energy, and that if you don't work through with this Ten of Cups, that's something that I feel like you need to be aware of. Then we're going to grab one more. It could have to do with a partnership. It could have to be with somebody that is around you, that is affecting you. Could be that you're worrying about things unnecessarily, because the Nine of Swords also represents that you are worrying about things that you can't control. And that may be something that you need to be aware of, right? That you need to see that, okay, worrying about it is not helping the situation. It's hurting the situation. Okay, so let's get... These are my Gilded Tarot. All right, we have emotions, lots of emotions. Emotions and feelings that you're dealing with. King of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on with you. Very emotional. I feel like, as I always say, is asking yourself those questions, that if you're overly emotional and if you're really sensitive and you have all these emotions and feelings going on, explore those, looking into those. Why are you feeling that way? What's making you feel that way? I feel like kind of like grabbing that piece of paper and saying, okay, these are the things that are bothering me. These are the things that are making me feel emotional. These are the things that I feel like I can't control. What are those things that you need to let go of, right? What are those things that I feel like are kind of, they keep poking you, like they keep trying to stir you up, that you keep focusing on. I feel like that's what you need to explore there. What's put you in that energy? How long have you been in that energy? How long have you felt like this? Was there something that triggered you? Or are there triggers that are around you that are keeping you in this energy? I just feel like asking yourself those questions, that if you can't be in this Nine of Pentacles energy, why is this Queen of Cups stopping you? Why are you so emotional? What happened? What you need to focus on is this Ten of Swords, rising above the situation, getting past it, having those people that are there to support you, having that support system around you, and getting past it. Then we have the Seven of Cups. I feel like it's exploring new opportunities, looking into something new. I feel like it's changing things up. like I said before, are there triggers in your living space? Do you keep looking at something? Or, you know, it may sound crazy, but I definitely feel that things give off energy. That if there's something that you're feeling is giving you a negative energy, then is it time to pack that up and put it in a closet, or remove it, or give it to someone else? I feel like that's something that you need to be aware of. I feel like you have a lot of triggers around you. I feel like you have a lot of things that are affecting you. I feel like what you need to focus on is looking at this from a different perspective. It's almost like I'm feeling like the hangman energy is how can you see this differently? How can you see that there's things around you that are affecting you? What are you leaving behind? We have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's your past that you're leaving behind. I feel like it's this something that you struggled with, that you're trying to gain control of, but that you're finally able to leave that behind. I feel like you keep kind of bringing up the past or something. I feel like you're trying to change something that can't be changed. And I feel like you kind of realize, okay, it's time for me to move on. That I need to focus. I feel like this is the key card here. I always feel like in each reading there's sort of that key card, and I feel like it's this. New opportunities. And I feel like that's the key here. Your strengths, Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, 10 of Cups. I feel like when you put your mind to it, you can really turn things around. I feel like when you really look within and you say, okay, what am I focusing on? Like, I need to pull myself out of this. What am I focusing on? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to manifest? What do I need to bring in? What do I need to, like, switch gears? Switching gears. Near future. And I feel like you're able to switch gears because we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups. Right? Switching those gears. Making that progress. Releasing those burdens. Not carrying around all of this weight. I feel like you have a lot on your shoulders. Maybe you're carrying around a lot of weight from other people. Like, are they, you know, sometimes we have people that will tell us, even though we want to help, but especially if you're like an empath, like you absorb those energies from other people and it weighs you down. And even though you want to help, it's not the best for you, because then it becomes too heavy on you. And it sort of puts you in this struggling energy. And I feel like maybe that's what you need to look at. Maybe that's what you need to recognize or realize, is that are you because I kind of feel like you're absorbing energies from someone else. For some reason, that's what I'm feeling. And like I said, sometimes we don't even realize that we're doing that. And I feel like that's something that you need to look into. All right, so advice, standing up for you and saying, okay, starting new, starting fresh, the Fool, new beginnings, being strong like the Emperor, being powerful, and saying, you know, I mean, obviously there's a way that you can say it. You can, you know, that if sometimes we have those people that they're not happy. And no matter what you do, they could have everything in the whole entire world. Like, and they could have the most money and they could have everything that they wanted, but they're not happy. But the reason is because they're not happy with themselves, and that no matter what things they do, that they purchase or they buy or happens, that nothing will make them happy because they're the only ones that can make them happy. And sometimes it's like those energy vampires, right? That they're trying to take all the good energy from you. And I feel like that's what's going on here. But I feel like you need to stand up to the situation, because I feel like it's affected you for a while. And obviously having those conversations and saying that, you know, you're trying to be supportive, but that you also have to look out for yourself. And if that person doesn't understand, then that's something that you have to decide, okay, do I want to have this person in my life? Is this really something that I want to deal with? Is this really something for me? Or is this, you know, something that it's time for me to move on? Definitely the environment is a very heavy environment, but I feel like it's a heavy environment, but it's like finding the solution to move on. Hopes and fears, we have the Hermit. Finding that balance, right? Maybe it's finding that balance with that person. Okay, what is it, you know, what is it that's going to work with us so that, you know, if you want to keep or you have to keep that relationship, that you're able to find that balance that works best. But if not, then do you need to go in hermit mode and just work on you? Potential outcome, we have the Nine of Swords. It's the right. It's like outcome. Do you stay in that energy of the Nine of Swords? Two of Wands is making that choice. Which path do I go on? Do I stay, like if it's that person that is doing that to you, do you still stay with that person knowing that you are being affected by that, or do you make that choice and move on? Like what's best for you? Sometimes it's a tough decision, right? But then we have to say, okay, I can't let this affect me anymore, because it's starting to become a problem, and that's what we have to realize, and that's what we have to see. And those are the hardest times, right? Those are tough decisions. All right. Maybe you've helped them as much as you can help them, but you don't have, I feel like you have no gas left, right? You have no energy left. We have first chakra, doing something about it, right? First chakra is your base chakra. It represents stability and security, a strength, time to take action and move forward on your path. I feel like this path that you've been on here has been holding you back, and now it's time for you to move forward on your path. Your Nine of Cups, your Ten of Cups, right? Your power, your Emperor, your Fool, your new beginning. I feel like the time is to focus on you. All right, so these are my wisdom oracle. We have peace, finding that peace. I feel like that's sort of what's surrounding this reading, is for you to find peace. I feel like you don't have peace. And sometimes we just have to face the reality. We may have to make some tough decisions. And I feel like that's what you're facing. But like I said, the key here is the Seven of Cups and all of the new opportunities. If you're staying in this energy and you're feeling that it's holding you back, you're stopping yourself from all of these new things that want to come in, all of these new opportunities. You're not opening the doors for yourself if you're just staying in this energy. But this is something that you have to decide whether or not it is that you want to do. But when you have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, you have the Fool card. I feel like you have two Six of Wands. You have all this energy that is rooting for you, that is surrounding you. The World card, right? Is it going to be the Nine of Swords, or is it going to be the World card? The choice is yours. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.